Morning everybody, Straydog Billy here doing song number 843 in 843 days in a row. We started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and here we are 843 days later, more than 2 years and a few months, and we're going to keep on doing one song a day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer euthanized in the shelters. When the shelters fill up, they start euthanizing the poor animals who have been there the longest. This has got to stop. Conception control. Stop conception and the problem will end. Straydog, that's where I got my nickname, Straydog Billy, short for Straydog Bill Arnold. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. And Straydog, I'm co-founder of that no-kill dog shelter. Talk more about that in a minute after today's song. This is another original, number 6 in our set of originals, and it's called Everdream. And here we go, 3, 4. For a long, long time now, you've been gone away. I hardly think about you no more, baby. Never ever in the day. But late at night now, that's when it seems you come back sweet again in my dreams. I put away your picture. I hardly ever take a look. When I get feeling lonely, I get lost in my book. I fall asleep reading about crazy Quixote. You come back sweet again, baby, in my dream. Dream so real, seems like it's really you. Please tell me, baby, do you dream of me like this too? I go to sleep and do the Rip Van Winkle scene. Wait for you to come back sweet again in my Evergreen. Wait for you to come back sweet again, baby, in my Evergreen. Yeah, Everdream, short version. Straydog, no-kill dog shelter. My first wife, the late Pat Arnold, who tragically suffered a brain aneurysm when she was out taking care of the dogs one day back in 2003, over 19 years ago. She very sadly passed on the next day. Terrible loss for all of us at Straydog. She and I had founded that shelter back in 1994, 9 years earlier, before Pat passed on. And we became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 1997. And then that led to applying for and receiving from the IRS 501c3 tax exempt status, making all donations, all contributions to the shelter tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. We're still going strong today at Straydog, still rescuing, rehabilitating when necessary, fixing, spaying and neutering, and adopting out formally stray and other formerly homeless dogs, and once in a while cats. And we're going to keep on doing this till there is no more overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world. We're now being led by my second wife, Juana Vasquez Arnold, who had worked for Pat in the earlier years. She had to leave in 2001 on some family business. And after Pat passed on, we remembered that Pat had always said she was the best employee she ever had. And we got a hold of Juana, and we called her up, and she agreed to come back to the shelter. And she soon became the shelter director, saved us. And she's still the shelter director today, still running Straydog, and it's going very smoothly. Now, all 3,500 animal shelters across this country are adopting out a tremendous number of dogs and cats. 3.2 million per year is the figure right now. 3,200,000, divide that by 365, that's 8,800 dogs and cats on the average are being adopted out every day. 8,800 per day. Tremendous accomplishment. All shelters, including Straydog, deserve our financial support. Now, there's a very dark side to the overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world, and that is that we as a society allow the use of euthanasia to get rid of extras when the shelters fill up. There's nothing more there's nothing they can do. They don't have any more room to take in the incoming dogs and cats that continue to come into the shelters. What do we have to do to stop this terrible tragedy? We're still euthanizing approximately 972, almost 1,000 dogs and cats every day. It was far worse in the past. 7,000 just 10 years ago. In 1970, it was 41,000 per day. Per day, 41,000 dogs and cats were killed in 1970. All right, we got it down to 1,000 now, which is still way, way too many. How are we going to get it down to zero? In addition to more and more adoptions from all shelters, which everybody's trying to do as much as they can, we've got to get control of conception and stop conception. Stop conception. Then there won't be any more conceptions. There won't be any more produced. There won't be any more born. There won't be all these extras to have to keep killing them. Stop conception. That's what we got to do. Spay and neuter everybody. And anybody that doesn't want to castrate their male dog, get him a vasectomy. That stops conception. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy one-man band.